Hey guys, this is Dan of ASTIG.PH. Our friends over at ASUS Philippines lent us an early engineering unit of the Zenfone 3 Zoom, ASUS' latest and greatest smartphone camera. Unlike its predecessor, which had a variable length lens that can zoom in and out, we now have two cameras, each equipped with their own lens. First, you have the regular 25mm wide-angle lens, while a second lens creates tighter shots at 59mm for a zoom factor of up to 2.3 times. Dual cameras in smartphones are nothing new. The Zenfone 3 Zoom faces stiff competition from the LG V20, Huawei P9 Plus, and the iPhone 7 Plus. The first Zenfone Zoom was driven by an Intel processor which took a huge hit on battery efficiency. This has been scrapped in favor of the more power-efficient Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 SoC. So what does ASUS best have to offer the world of mobile photography? Both of the rear cameras have 12-megapixel sensors. The one with the 25mm lens goes all the way down to f1.7, while the 59mm lens only goes up to f2.8. As a result, low-light photos taken with the first lens are much sharper. We immediately saw the difference, especially in the HDR photos that we took. HDR photos are more prone to blur because it takes multiple shots which software then combines to create one image. We took a number of handheld shots in low-light situations and they came out sharp. Too sharp rather, that some of the photos came out looking a little cartoonish. Pixel Master engineers might need to dial down on the post-processing algorithm. Once again, this is an engineering unit and not the final product. Another thing that bugs us is the absence of support for raw image format. Casual users should be fine without it, but the Zenfone 3 Zoom was created specifically for mobile photography. We feel that raw image format support is a must for a product that targets photography enthusiasts and the prosumer market. Samsung, LG, and Huawei have all supported the RAW format for quite some time now. So why can't ASUS? While its predecessor had a lackluster 5-megapixel front-facing camera, the Zenfone 3 Zoom is equipped with a 13-megapixel front snapper. Aperture size only goes up to f2.0 and unlike the Zenfone selfie series, it doesn't have a front-facing flash. As expected, the camera struggled in low-light situations, although it takes amazing selfies in well-lit areas. Design-wise, the Zenfone 3 Zoom looks and feels like the iPhone 7 Plus, thanks to the positioning of the dual rear cameras and all-metal aluminum chassis. The layout is definitely the same as the Zenfone 3 5.5. The 5.5-inch Full HD screen, positioning of the volume rocker and power buttons, the fingerprint sensor at the back, the dual SIM tray, the 3.5mm port, and the USB Type-C port are all placed in identical locations. Even the internals are the same. Both devices are powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 chipset with 4GB of RAM and an Adreno 506 GPU. Interestingly enough, the Zenfone 3 Zoom has a slightly thinner profile and weighs slightly less than the Zenfone 3 5.5, even though it packs a much larger battery at 5000 mAh. By the way, reverse charging is supported, just like in the Zenfone 3 Max. Unfortunately for those looking forward to Android 7 Nougat, the Zenfone 3 Zoom still runs on Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow. Hopefully, an update will roll out in time for the official release, so keep your fingers crossed. Official price of the Zenfone 3 Zoom in the Philippines is still to be determined. An article that we found online pegged it at 3,699 Chinese yen or roughly 26,943 pesos for the 128GB model. We were told that it'll be arriving in the country late January, so expect it to hit the stores by February. The Zenfone 3 Zoom is the best that ASUS has to offer in the world of mobile photography today. ASUS' decision to switch to dual cameras is an interesting move. This has allowed for a much thinner and lighter device than the first Zenfone Zoom, despite packing a 5000 mAh battery at the same time. An expanded battery is definitely a welcome feature, considering how much power it takes to keep both the screen and the two camera modules alive. Mobile photography and videography enthusiasts can expect to spend long hours of fun once the Zenfone 3 Zoom hits the stores later this month. Again, this is Dan of ASTIG.PH. Thanks for watching. This presentation was brought to you by ASTIG.PH. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel to get notified when we come out with new stuff. For more amazing content, visit our website at http://astig.ph or follow ASTIG.PH on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.